Alright, everyone spam the emotes.
Alright guys, today we're playing more Guilty as Sock. Today, for once, I am not the judge. I'm the prosecutor. And I'm gonna flame the hell out of Dorian.
Okay,
I hope you
got
guys
the
enjoy.
hammer, I don't...
Try not to wear yourself out.
Oh, wait.
3, 3, 4.
Oh, that's the...
My glass right here, bitch.
Which you barely touched. I
Oh,
filled
the
that
water
up, but it's still filled up.
All the witness. So if I hit this... Oh. Whoa. Mr. Dorian's... Mr. Dorian... Mr. Dorian... Hold. Mr. Dorian C is accused of creaming in that fox thing he was watching earlier. So how do I start this? Is it like is it the chat one? Yeah. So yeah, prosecution, what do you what
Mr. Judge, if I will.
Shut up.
What?
damn. Okay.
Damn. The journalist's wife has...
Oh, breaking
breaking news already!
Courtroom. What?
Is that me?
So, upon a random raid of the defendant's house, the FBI confiscated an old computer which had
Whoa.
very descript pictures and games on them. And considering white foxes that had cream in them.
You can.
Oh god.
$5.
$5.
I'm sorry.
Quiet. So you said you found an orange computer, an old computer, preparing, full of basically the Epstein files.
Yeah, specifically of foxes and cream leaking from their pores.
Okay. Do you have anything to say about that, Dorian? I guess you're not Dorian. That's Dorian.
Yeah, my defendant is Dorian. And my defendant had taken a subway ticket dated before the date in which those games were installed on his computer. Which means, and if you can see, the subway ticket is a one-way trip.
Objection?
No way.
Objection?
Breaking news coming out of the courtroom. Careful, you only have 3 of those. Judge hates left-handed. Damn right I do.
Wait, this judge is biased.
Objection? Objection, Your
Only-
Honor?
He's gonna
Your
get him
objection.
arrested because he's black.
Before we move to you, I would like to know where that ticket to nowhere actually took him. There's no such thing as nowhere.
Yeah, so the ticket did go to Australia, which could be considered nowhere.
Okay. Australia is nowhere. Got it. Write that down.
So, my objection, Your Honor, is that he said that the games were installed after his subway ticket, which is impossible because what was found at the scene was an old computer, not a new computer. He is just fabricating evidence against him, against what is true.
Okay. So, if he took the one-way ticket to nowhere, but then the games were installed, we have a more serious crime because that means somebody either broke into this house or the ticket never existed.
My
Mr.
point being, they could not have been downloaded after the subway ticket because it was an old computer. They could not have been downloaded after the subway ticket since it was on the old
You
computer.
look at the dates on the games when they were downloaded, it would show they were post ticket consumption.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to call your witness to the stand, just so that. Do I have to give you right to talk? No, I'll give you right to talk. To kind of explain this better.
Yes, my witness, of course. See, my witness here is a doctor. And he is... Hold on. Not only a doctor, but a therapist.
Breaking news!
Breaking news out of the courtroom.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Wait, that's always breaking news for this whole fucking case
Wait,
used up
wait.
already.
Wait a minute. Did you miss Circle Australia?
No, Australia is the red circle.
Oh, okay, okay. Australia, clearly somewhere. So your doctor's a therapist?
Yes. Well, not only a doctor, but also a therapist. So he helps him physically and mentally. And yes,
Ah,
this doctor has proclaimed that Dorian C is asexual.
whoa.
has
Why
not-
the fuck are you typing so loud? Jesus Christ.
That's a notepad you're writing on. What are you talking about? How are you
I don't-
typing?
Think therapists can.
I'm just collecting my notes.
Do you have any evidence that could back this up?
Oh, what part?
Well, yeah, what do you mean back?
The therapist telling your client Dorian that he is asexual.
He didn't tell him.
Oh,
Dorian clearly has revealed to him personal matters like his sexuality, which is of the A variety.
do you have any evidence that?
Also, yeah. What evidence of him being asexual?
I guess I don't know.
I don't know if you can prove someone's sexuality.
Well, Your Honor, I actually have evidence saying that he isn't asexual.
All right, I will now toss it over to prosecution.
Your Honor, if you would. What we have here is an opened package. Do you want to know what was found inside of that open package?
I don't want to know.
Well, Your Honor, because it's very relevant to the case, I suppose I have to tell you. So, what was found inside of that open package was just piles and piles of furry fox porn, including but not limited to more sex toys than you could have ever imagined in your life. All with a note plastered on top saying, "Owned by Mr. Dorian C."
Okay.
Also, many crusty tissues.
Now it's a package. Was this when it was raided in the house? It's illegal to open someone's mail.
It was already opened, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have anything to say about that, Dorian? Because we need more evidence for more funny.
Of course. So we have actually text messages of Mr. Carter's friend. Yeah, his name was Dakota, and he. Yeah. So
Go ahead.
he personally wanted all of this goonery, but he did not want it
Goonery?
delivered to his house specifically. Therefore, Mr. Carter had to have it delivered to his house, and he had to check to make sure everything was there because Dakota was very, very uptight about all of his packaging. The thing did have to be signed under his name because it was going to his house. Otherwise, it wouldn't work out properly. But these messages do depict that Dakota did ask, "Hey, Mr. Dorian, could you please order pornographic material for me?"
Objection. I have counter evidence.
Okay. But first, wait a minute. Leaked DMs. That could have been okay. Well, what's your objection?
So I have evidence to actually counter this. So that order that was talked about in those text messages was actually never delivered, and is irrelevant to the package that we found at the scene of the crime.
I'm requesting that you bring your witness up to help further that.
Alright. This witness here.
Hello? Can the journalist shut the fuck up? I'm trying to have a case here.
This stressed intern was the poor soul who had to package all of these packages. And he is the one that told me that that particular package from the text messages was the one never delivered because of... Hold on. Because of this broken phone. They could not scan the package into transit because their only phone to do so was broken at the time. So the package never left the post office. Isn't that right, Mr. Intern? Yeah, that's right, sir. See?
Okay, but I also want to say the broken phone took a flight one way, but the subway ticket took a one-way trip to nowhere. Does the phone and the subway ticket have something in common? Dorian, go. Or prosecution, go. Or defense, go.
Yeah, no, they're not necessarily related, but I can tell you, found at the scene of the crime was a used bullet casing.
What? Okay,
Now, of
so
course, no, hold on. Now, of course the package was never delivered. He was clearly shot at. The phone was broken in the catastrophe, and the package never got delivered. Yes, Mr. Carter here did reorder the package a little bit later.
Objection.
1 second. Keep going.
Mr. Carter clearly did reorder the package a little bit later to be delivered for Mr. Dakota. And you can assume because of the used bullet casing, that is why the package never got delivered. This man was clearly attacked. He's very bruised. Look at him. Looks worried. He looks
Objection.
scared.
Objection. My witness clearly stated that that package never left the post office.
I don't
Because he was
remember
shot
that.
at.
There was a shots fired incident at the post office.
Correct.
No, you said that the bullet casing was found at the
At the
client's
scene
home.
of the crime.
Multiple shots fired. I don't have a witness that is the police, so I cannot get the police witness on the stand. So I'm going to toss it over to prosecution, keep prosecuting.
So, like I had said, the package never left the post office because they could not scan the package. The bullet casing at the client's house has nothing to do with that package being misdelivered.
No. It was at the post office.
You changed your story, sir.
No, I said it was at the scene of the crime. The crime was the post office where he got shot at.
Who got shot?
The deliveryman.
Order in the court.
Can you fucking stop banging that shit? I'm trying to sleep over here. God damn it! I got no more.
I know
had
you're on
three
Instagram.
papers.
I know
three-
you're on
Shut up.
Instagram.
You don't
I
know
saw
shit.
the notification.
You didn't see shit. Don't look at your Instagram notifications at this hour. You didn't see shit. I'm trying to sleep over here. I had literally 3 pieces of paper, and they gave me nothing else for this courtroom. Bullshit.
I know that rule
I have one more piece of evidence.
All right, it's still tossed to you. You can do that.
A dull knife. You know what dull knives are used for, Your Honor?
Definitely not cutting things.
Those
Water.
kinky freaks who use dull knives during sex.
What?
You hold it up to you. Anyway,
No.
I'm not
No,
kink
wait, how do you
shaming.
know?
I'm just kink concerned.
Hold on. Breaking news. Type. God, prosecutor is criminal. He's kinky.
It is my job to understand these things to prosecute
Oh
effectively.
wait, hold on. I can't hear you.
Oh, prosecutor knows what knife play is.
It's part of my job. This was found at the scene of the crime with an engraving on it, with the client's name engraved into it.
I just got a message from Matt saying more like guilty as cock.
Prove your evidence. What is with this knife with defendant's name on it. There's shots everywhere. There's knives everywhere.
I can tell you what kind of shots those are, Your Honor.
So,
Knife shots.
yeah, it was a dull knife found along with rusty scissors.
Not these rusty
Because-
scissors.
As I've said before, this man took a trip. He did not have time to sharpen his tools on his way out.
It was cream.
That is true.
He just left. Of course, the equipment in his house would dull and rust. He was not there, especially not when whatever was found on that computer was found.
Okay, can you present your other piece of evidence? If it...
Yeah.
If it relates to, you know... Oh, I can... Okay, there's a lot of evidence. Just so I can catch up while Dorian's getting ready. So the package, the leaked DMs, and the order never being delivered all canceled each other out, right? For the bullet casings. Or no? The package and the leaked
Well,
DMs.
you're the judge. You decide.
Okay. The old computer and the broken phone and this. I need like a picture, like a whiteboard.
Why does
You're
the
right.
board need to be white?
I need a blackboard.
Well, there was two separate packages, Your Honor. There was the one that was
Oh,
found
there
at the
was-
scene of the crime, and there was the one that was never delivered.
But
My
the
last
subway
piece of
ticket
evidence.
and your
Which-
last piece of evidence, yes. I'm ready.
Now, this evidence may not be very relevant, but stay with me.
Okay.
Before I came into the courtroom today, I saw my prosecutor across the room. And behind them, I saw a crow cawing. A bad omen. Now, every time I've seen a crow, it's only around a
Birds.
liar.
Crow.
Liars like that man over there.
Objection!
But you were
Crows
staring
follow him
at- you
around.
were- wait. Order.
Objection.
Order.
It was
order.
not a crow.
Who were you staring at?
The prosecutor, him.
Oh, okay.
Objection! The crow fled from me and went around you afterwards.
Well, yeah, I saw birds fly, but it was like over there behind you.
And then it cawed at you more than it did at me.
Order. I
No.
need one more statement. Mr. Cross Defense, how rich is your client?
Relevance?
Rich? How rich is my client?
Yes.
Oh, he's dirt fucking poor.
Okay.
That's
Send
why
him
he has
to
an old
jail.
computer.
What?
This judge really does hate the left.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my
If
god.
I had more pieces of paper, could have told
Yeah,
the
no,
truth.
they only give you 3. It's bullshit.
That's lame.
Yeah, it's kind of lame that they only give
Maybe
you
the
3.
judge- Maybe Dakota. Maybe there's a setting to give us more paper.
I don't see any settings really.
Oh,